All right, testing, testing, one, two, three. Can everyone hear me? It says we are good on my end. All right, well, first off, welcome Cody's stream. Let's not waste any time as we got a new tornado warning that just went into is now in effect here, for Morgan County in Indiana. Seek shelter now. This is a radar indicated rotation. If we look at velocities, there's our area of rotation they are warning it for. If we look at correlation coefficient drop, not seeing a CC drop, but we have to watch the storm very closely. So if we are just south of Roseville, near Monrovia in Indiana, seek shelter now. Again, this is our first tornado warning of the day. Let's see if I can get a live traffic cam ahead of this. Let's see. Okay, traffic cams. No, John McKinney is not live, so we're going to turn him off. We're going to do this. We're going to look at Indiana traffic cams. Something I am probably going to regret. Let's see. Where is this at? This is southwest of Indianapolis. Southwest. I'm going to try and look for Monrovia. There. Okay. Where's this cam pointing at? Is it even on? Oh. Alright guys, give me a second. I'm trying to get a traffic cam here. That's not a good cam. No. This cam working? Where's the storm currently at? It's gonna be near Moroseville. Nope. It's unfortunate that we don't have any cams in Moroville. Alright guys, we're gonna find a traffic cam so we can keep an eye on this tornado warm storm. If I can ever find any. Really? Nothing? Wow. And I'll say I'm shocked. Oh, we got a cam. If it loads. The Wind, welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome, welcome. Oh, this isn't a live camera. This is just a stupid picture camera. I want a live camera, Indiana. Not a picture camera. There we go. We got a live cam. This is gonna be near Roseville, Indiana. Alright, so we will keep an eye on that webcam. Let me move that up. There we go. So yeah, we will keep an eye on this cam. However, let's look back on our tornado warning. Yeah, still have a little area of circulation. Not seeing debris signatures. And still not seeing any signs of tornado on the ground. However, if we're in Monrovia, Indiana, seek shelter now. Again, this is a tornado warning that is in effect. And this is actually our only tornado warning in effect. Alert. Perfect. Let me set up some other stuff real quick, and we'll be fully good to go. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I totally agree with what you're saying. Yes. The rotation doesn't look impressive. Um, but there is a reason why, and that's because it is capable of producing a tornado. It has really been rotating since it's been over near Gosport, Indiana. It did have that hook. What did he say? Valid warning. Pretty good RFD. Yep. Also, please ignore the overlay. We're trying to get that fixed. Alright, then we're trying to get the overlay fixed, but for now, it is going to be down for a little bit. So if you're just tuning in and the overlay says there's no active weather alerts, we do have a tornado warning in effect for Morgan County, Indiana. Seek shelter now. I do want to make that clear that yes, we do have a tornado warning. We are trying to get our pop-up alerts and our overlay fixed. Also, we got severe thunderstorm warning here in South Carolina. This is going to be for Orangeburg, Callahan, and Lexington counties in South Carolina. This is going to be for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, so please get indoors and away from windows. And there's our area of rotation, still watching this very closely, as again it can try and produce a tornado near Monrovia. So again, please seek shelter now. Yeah, it is trying its hardest to wrap up. Not seeing anything on our traffic cam, but once we start to see something on the traffic cam, we will switch over to there. We're going to wait for our latest radar scan to come in as well. I am also going to let one of our people know. There we go. 5902. So yeah, still waiting for that latest radar scan. There. Oh, we just got our latest radar scan to come in. Waiting for velocities and CC to update. Still not seeing debris signature, so still no evidence of a tornado on the ground. Use a terminal. Alright, we will. Thank you. Yeah, and you can see this thing is still trying to wrap up. So, Monrovia, Indiana. I want you guys to seek shelter now. Run. Don't walk to your safe spots. Now, if you're wondering, what is a safe spot? A safe spot is the most lowest. Is the most lowest interior room of your home. Preferably a basement or a storm shelter. However, if you don't have a basement nor a storm shelter, get into the most interior room of your home and put walls between you and the outside world as physically possible. We're going to go grab a helmet. We're going to go grab a mattress just in case we have to protect our heads from falling debris. And also grab helmets and mattresses to cover the whole family head. Also, if you are in a mobile home, seek sturdy structure now. Go into, if your neighbor has a well-built house, ask why were you going live for one tornado warning? Because this is in a populated area, right? It's trying to go for Indianapolis, and plus, I was supposed to go live at 2:45 anyways. But again, if there's no sturdy structures around you, go into a ditch. Go protect yourself in a ditch. Cover your head, and just wait till the storm passes. Also, if you're driving, we really encourage this. Do not drive under overpasses, or do not park under overpasses. That is very dangerous, and that does not protect you at all. So, and if you are driving, pull over, get into a ditch, cover your head, and wait till the storm passes. That's what you want to do if you're under that tornado warning. I am also going to check terminal, oh yeah, it is trying to wrap up on terminal. It's really trying. It just needs a little bit more low level winds, and that thing's going to produce. It just needs that kick. Yeah, there's our area of rotation. Near Monrovia, still not seeing debris signature, so still no evidence of a tornado on the ground. However, please seek shelter now for you are in Monrovia, Indiana. There is a mesoscale discussion that was issued 40% watch probes that covers Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, and Tennessee. Yeah. Yep, I did see that. Actually, we will go cover that right now while we wait for our latest radar scan to come in. Well, actually, let me make sure I have my scene set up. Still not seeing anything on our traffic cam as well, but again, if I do notice something on traffic cam, I will put the traffic cam on full screen. We did get a new mesoscale discussion issued by the Storm Prediction Center with a 20% with highlighting these areas in New Mexico. Concerning severe potential, watch unlikely. Watch probabilities at 20%. They're saying sporadic strong wind gusts and hail will be possible this afternoon. Watch unlikely. And yeah, here is our mesoscale discussion that includes Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, and Tennessee. This is a concerning severe potential. Watch possible. Watch probability is 40%. The SPC is stating scattered thunderstorms with a risk for damaging gusts and a tornado or two possible this afternoon. And they're having the most probable peak intensity for tornadoes between 85 to 110 miles per hour. Winds 55 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts. I will also like and retweet that. We also did get our latest radar scan. It's still trying. That hook is including north, so we'll see if it's able to gain a new hook and try to spin up again. However, again, if we are in Monrovia, Indiana, we're going to continue to stay in our safe spots. I'm also watching this storm that's trying to rotate. Let's see, where's it near? South, just east of Bloomington, Indiana. So we're going to watch that storm very closely. It is not tornado warned, but definitely does have a chance to produce a tornado if it continues to try to wrap up. Looks like failed tornado genesis so far. May try to wrap up again, but currently inbound winds look more linear. Yeah. Yep. But it's still going to try. I do want to check on these storms in Kentucky as well. None of these storms in Kentucky are trying to rotate right now. Yeah, not seeing any areas of rotation in Kentucky. Yeah, and there's still a little area of circulation around Monrovia. So again, if we are in Monrovia, Monrovia, Indiana, see each other now. Still not seeing anything through our live traffic cam. If we look, still not seeing a debris signature, so still no signs of tornado on the ground. However, we're going to watch this storm very closely. Also, still watching this area of rotation just south and west of Nashville, Indiana. So we are going to be watching that storm very closely. I did get a new radar scan come in. Waiting for our velocities to update. Yeah, still not seeing debris signature. Yeah, still have a little area of circulation in Monrovia. We're going to continue to watch, however, it is trying to let up a little bit. However, I am watching this little dangly bit. If that could try to hook up, we could see some issues. And it could try to rotate, potentially try to produce a tornado. So we are going to watch that storm very closely. Yeah, still watching that little area of rotation in Nashville, Indiana. Something's trying to rotate back here. Yeah, I mean, terminal's still showing something trying to spin up here. Just south of Monrovia. So going to be watching that very closely. Alright, gonna wait for our latest radar scan to come in. Alright, we did get a latest radar scan to come in. Waiting for our velocities to update. Still not seeing debris signature, so again, still no signs of tornado on the ground. But yeah, something's trying to wrap up just to the south of Monrovia. So, Monrovia, Indiana, please continue staying in your safe spots. Tomorrow's going to be a bit of a rainmaker for me, yeah. I mean, there is a marginal risk for severe weather tomorrow in the Ohio Valley into the northeast. Also, still watching this area of rotation in Nashville, Indiana. Watching that very closely as well. If that does try to increase in rotation, definitely could get a tornado warning here momentarily. Tornado warning continues for Morgan County, Indiana. Radar indicated. Should be about to see something on our traffic cam. Yeah, it is. It is indeed trying. Yeah, I'm still watching our traffic cam very closely. Also waiting. Well, we did get our latest radar scan come in. So I'm going to wait for our velocities to update. Wilbur. Alright, we'll go check that out. Yeah, latest scan actually, our velocities are increasing just south of Monrovia. Again, Monrovia, Indiana. Seek shelter now. This thing is trying to produce a tornado. So again, if we are in Morgan County, Indiana, seek shelter now. Where is Wilbur? Location. Let's see. Wilbur. Indiana. Where's my mouse? I'm trying to find where Wilbur is. Oh, okay, yeah, I see it. I got you. Wilbur wasn't on my map, so. Any news on our warning system from Redbird? At Redbird, let me know when you get it fixed. I am currently live. It did not spell currently right. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything for our traffic cam. The cam's a little bit too far north, which absolutely sucks. I mean, it's still trying. It's south of Monrovia. So again, Monrovia, Indiana, continue to seek shelter now. That's gonna be for that area of rotation. Also, just east of Bloomington, still continuing to watch your little area of rotation. Not tornado warned, but again, going to watch that one very closely. Alright, wait for our latest radar scan to come in. Yeah, it looks like they did turn on sales mode because now the radar's been updating a lot faster. Yeah, still a little air circulation near Monrovia. Again, if we are in Monrovia, Indiana, seek shelter now. This is radar indicated rotation. No signs of a tornado on the ground. However, again, we're going to be watching that very closely. It has been trying, but from what we know of, haven't heard of an actual tornado on the ground just yet. Alright. Yeah, wait for our latest radar scan. Yeah, still waiting for our latest radar scan to come in. Should be at 3:31. Okay, we did get a new radar update. Still not seeing any signs of a tornado on the ground, but we are going to continue to watch the storm very closely. Again, Monrovia, you guys need to seek shelter now. Still trying to rotate back here. New little area of circulation trying to develop just south and west of Monrovia. So again, we're going to be watching this storm very closely, but continue to stay in your safe spots until they do allow that tornado warning to expire. And yeah, you can actually see our new area. Let me change the color real quick. You can see our new area of circulation trying to develop. It's going to be waiting for our latest radar scan to come in. Still looks like we're having technical difficulties. Let me refresh the overlay. Yeah, still a lot of technical difficulties on our overlay. Let me see if the other one works. No. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Yes, I am using the Weatherfront app. I did get a new radar scan to come in. Yes, still not seeing a sign of a tornado on the ground. Area of rotation is trying to let up a little bit. However, I'm watching this area. There's so many areas of circulation that are trying to spin up. However, just if you are in Morgan County, Indiana, Seashell Canal, this is a storm you do not want to mess around with. It's been trying to produce a tornado for a while, and it hasn't yet, as of what we know of, but it can produce a tornado somewhere in between Monrovia and Morrowsville, Indiana, so we're going to continue to stay in our safe spots. Tornado warning will remain in effect for another 5 minutes. So we're going to be waiting for our latest radar scan to come in. Alright. We'll see if they will. We'll see if they decide to extend the tornado warning. They get a new radar scan. However, I do want to take a quick peek at terminal. Yeah, still a little bit of rotation north and east of Monrovia, so we're going to continue to watch that very closely. And here's our area of rotation we are currently monitoring. So again, please continue staying in your safe spots. Right now, Monroeville or Morrowsville, Indiana, you guys are not under a tornado warning, but you could be under one here soon if they do decide to issue a new tornado warning, an extension. Yeah, it's trying to pick up. Rotation's trying to pick up yet again. So we're going to be waiting for our latest radar scan to come in. Alright, we did get a new radar scan. Still waiting for our CC and velocity to update. Yeah, the latest scan, still not seeing a debris signature. And yeah, it's still trying to wrap up near Morrowsville. So again, if we are near Morrowsville, Morrowville, Indiana, we're going to continue to watch the storm. They have not decided to pull the trigger just yet. But again, we'll see. We'll see if they do decide to issue a tornado warning. Tornado warning remains in effect until another minute. They will either continue the tour warning, make a tour possible. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what they do. So for what it's looking like, they are going to allow that to expire. But we'll see. We'll see. Waiting for our latest radar scan to come in as well. And just like that, tornado warning has been allowed to expire. So yeah, you guys can get out of your safe spots if we're in Morgan, Indiana. At least it should be. It's not. Oh, okay, still a minute down. I don't know why that's. Okay. Yeah, but it looks like they are going to allow it to expire. They would have issued something. We are getting our latest radar scan coming as well. Still not seeing debris signature. There you go. Tornado warning's gone. Alright, so for more, if we were in Morgan County, Indiana, you guys can get out of your safe spots. Tornado warning has been dropped. However, I'm still watching this area of rotation. It's trying to wrap up again. So we'll see what they do. We'll see what the National Weather Service does here. But it's trying. Let me update my title real quick to Alright, this radar scan is coming. I mean, it's still trying. I'm still watching that storm very closely. It looks like they did decide to put a special weather statement on it for 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So definitely could be some gusty winds with this storm. So we're going to be waiting for our latest radar scan to come in. We did get a new day 3 SPC outlook. There's a slight risk for severe weather, and that's going to include Minnesota and North and South Dakota. So again, we're watching for a potential for severe weather on Monday. So I am going to like and retweet this as well. Okay. We did also get a latest radar scan for a storm. Yeah, still a little area of circulation just west of Moroseville in Indiana. So again, I'm going to continue to watch this storm very closely. It's been trying to rotate for a while. It's been trying to produce a tornado, but it really hasn't been able to. So we're going to continue to watch this one very closely. Also going to check on our storms here in Kentucky. I'm not seeing any rotation in Kentucky. These storms are still not rotating. But again, we will continue to keep an eye on these storms as well. They do got that chance. Waiting for our latest radar scan to come in as well. Looks like we did get a new radar scan. Let me make sure. Oh. Okay, let's go check out on our latest radar scan. I mean, yeah, it's still a little area of circulation just west of Moroville, Indiana. So we're going to continue to watch that storm very closely. It looks like it has let up, though. It is trying to let up. What is this so interesting? See that? Oh, yeah. Lower circulation, but that was near Monrovia. Didn't have a debris signature, so still no evidence that a tornado was on the ground. Some brief did try to happen on top of Monrovia. I'm going to be waiting for our latest radar scan to come in. We did get, there's also a new severe thunderstorm warning in effect. And this is going to be for Colfax County in New Mexico. This is going to be for 60-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-size hail. Please get indoors and away from windows. Yeah. Our little area of rotation is getting more weak, getting more broader each scan, but we will keep an eye on this storm. Do have a little area of rotation north and east of Monrovia, though. Gonna watch that very closely. Gonna back down here, check on our storms here in Kentucky. See if we got anything going on. Still nothing. Nothing rotating at least. Looks like our rotating storm's gonna be up here in Indiana for now. Hmm. File. Oh, let's see. And it's also good to know that flooding is an exceptional concern today as well as tomorrow, as there is a slight risk for excessive rainfall for both days. Yeah, I mean, we do have, okay, so here we do have a flash flood warning in effect here in South Carolina. This is going to include Columbia, South Carolina. So please turn around, don't drown. Do not drive on flooded roads. Okay, that's very dangerous. It looks like 1 to 2 inches per hour with that within that flash flood warning. Also, Vermilion County in the, Illinois, Illinois, you guys are under a flash flood warning. Turn around, don't drown. Also, over here in Richmond and Columbia counties in Georgia, you guys are under a flash flood warning. And Seminole, Decatur, Jackson, and Grady counties in Georgia and Florida, you guys are under severe, not severe, but a flash flood warning. So please turn around, don't drown. Also, we got a new severe phone this morning here in New Mexico. This is going to be from Warren San Miguel in New Mexico. This is going to be for 60-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-size hail. Please get indoors and away from windows. You're in tomorrow's flight risk. Gotcha. And yeah, the storm's still trying to give out a little bit of rotation, but it's struggling. It is being swallowed up by this line of storms. Looks to be a little bit of messy convection right now. So I'm not seeing anything, at least nothing impressive here in Kentucky just yet. No, we're gonna keep an eye on it though. We're gonna keep an eye on these storms. Wait for our latest radar scan to come in. Which it has. It's still a low area of rotation, however, it's not really that impressive as it was. So we're gonna be waiting for our latest radar scan to come in. Yeah, we got two severe thunderstorm warnings in effect. And both of them are in New Mexico. And nothing really impressive happening right now in Indiana. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get a traffic cam in Indianapolis. How about that? We'll go grab a traffic cam in Indianapolis. Or just to the west of Minneapolis. Did I say Minneapolis? I'm in Indianapolis. Backhand. This would be a good cam. Still nothing new with our previous area rotation. This is a little ago, but I'm still mentioning it today at 2:30. Confirmed by SPC. Got it. Thank you for that. I didn't know that. Still nothing new. Storms are struggling a little bit. Yeah, I'm really just waiting to see if these storms are actually able to mature and start rotating here soon. Waiting for our latest radar scan to come in as well. Which we did get. Yeah, still nothing new. These storms are struggling to rotate. We'll keep an eye on these storms though. If nothing does try to happen, though, if nothing happens though in the next 10-15 minutes, I will end stream and get something to eat and stuff, and then and if there's a new tornado warning, I will be back live. But we're gonna keep an eye on these storms for now. But again, if there's just nothing new that happens, I'm going to end stream for a little bit. With our, they did upgrade the severe thunderstorm this morning here in New Mexico for Mora and San Miguel counties in New Mexico, now for half-dollar size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. I'm not seeing anything new with these storms. I've been seeing lots of videos on YouTube about the Enid, Oklahoma, possibly being an EF5 occurring to recent study. I've been seeing that too. We'll see if it does happen. But I've been seeing that a lot too. Let's see our latest scan. Still not seeing any CC drop. Potential increase in rotation here near Plainfield. Also watching back here as well for a little area of interest that's trying to develop. We gotta watch those very closely. If it does, then that would be actually be insane. Yeah. Greetings from Philadelphia. Welcome in, Bernie. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are having a good day so far. Bloomington, Indiana, the home of John Mellencamp. Yep. I mean, yeah, this is, there's something that's potentially trying to happen. Yeah, so watching this storm very closely. Does seem like it is trying to wrap up. Uh, see here, let's get this little fish. Still nothing. I realize, very warm and humid here. Probably get a storm later. I realize he's definitely. There was also a rotation report like 20 minutes ago in Newport about a very brief funnel cloud. Also, the person reported. That's all the some rotation with the with those rules with other showers in the area. Gotcha. Yeah, still not much. These storms are struggling. But, chat, I'm gonna go for a little bit. I'm gonna get something to eat. And then once there's a tornado warning, we will go back live. But I'm hungry and I need something to eat. And they also did cancel that special weather statement as well. So, and if there is a new tornado warning, I will go live. But for now, guys, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Peace. I'm hungry. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be back soon.